So my first and second year in the landscaping business was an absolute hellhole, especially the first year. I want to tell you a story. There is this one street that I started doing work down, and this whole street, everybody was kind of like the same. And for some reason, I was getting all this work on that one street, and I was like, I'm dominating this street. I thought I was so lucky, right? And the neighbors were coming out of the woodworks asking for quotes all over, and I started getting all this work on this one street, and I noticed that I was flat broke, working until dark, always going back to that same street and just pulling my hair out, not making any money. And the people were so cheap, cutting me down so low, trying to offer me cash discounts, and oh no, that's too high, too high, too high, I'll give you this much, and complaining about the work. And I remember being out there cutting grass until, because I cut lawns my first and second year in the business. I was out there cutting grass till dark and raking leaves and trimming stuff and planting stuff and just slaving for peanuts. And it dawned on me that, whoa, it's not me, it's this street. It's not you, it's that street. But it is you, because you're calibrating to that customer. Because if your standards were higher, you wouldn't even attract those type of clients, and they wouldn't attract you. They would instantly be able to tell by your standards, okay, I better not ask that guy for a quote because he's going to be way too expensive or out of my budget. And when your standards are really low, you'll look at something and you'll know it's $100 due, and you'll go $75. Or if it's 75, you'll go, oh, I'll do it for $45. Like, you're afraid to tell them that it's gonna be $75 to do this thing, or even $35 or $25 to cut your lawn, and you'll go, I'll do it for $18. For some reason, like, you think that they're gonna go, what? Are you out of your mind? Are you trying to rip me off? Get off my property, you scam artist. You're trying to scam. You know who you are? You're greedy scam artist. You're greedy. And you want so you mean you tell me you're standing in front of someone's big, huge house, bigger than any house you ever lived in, and you're afraid to tell them that it's going to be $35 to cut their lawn or trim their shrubs or whatever, because you're going to make you greedy, when they're obviously standing there trying to take advantage of you right to your face. Think about that. So when you finally wake up and smell the coffee and you realize that you're being a little bitch, and you're letting people walk all over and take advantage of you and slave you till 9 p.m. and take your valuable time away because you don't believe you're valuable, you don't believe that you have any self-worth. This was me. I was running around like chasing field mice, running on a wheel, making no money, flat broke, working 90 hours a week, coming home to eviction notices. Damn right, my wife was like, what the hell are you doing? Like, she was suspicious, because there's no way somebody could be as stupid to work 90 hours, and still have a fucking eviction notice. That's what happens when you start a small business and you don't know shit about a small business. Back in school, they didn't really teach you how to really live life. They didn't really teach you how to do anything but fill your head with a bunch of crap that didn't teach you how to be successful in real life, or even how to make ends meet, right? That's kind of a sham there, right? But anyways, yeah, so I had to learn all this stuff from nothing. Like, all the books I was listening to, even learn a lot of good mindset stuff out of books, but specifically when it comes to like how to start a landscaping business and what to do and all the trials and tribulations you go through. That's why this winter I'm writing another book this year. It's going to be called Your First Year in the Landscaping Business, and I'm going to dive deep into all this stuff in that. And it's going to be a good book too. And real excited about it, because I don't ever hear anybody talk about this type of stuff, that there's a specific situation you get into when you're new in the landscaping business where every step you take is a painful learning lesson. Every day you're going through hell because you're doing stuff. Just because you thought you knew how to do the work in the business didn't mean you knew how to price it or how to negotiate it, because the answer to all your problems is in business is make more money, get higher paying jobs. Something you did for $30 before is now going to be $130. What? Yes, there are people that will pay that, and they don't want the guy who will do it for $30. They were repulsed by that guy because that guy is running around, scrambling around. He's not showing up to anything on time. He's got poor communication. He's unprofessional. He doesn't have insurance, blah, blah. You can go on and on forever. So think about what you're calibrating to. Water seeks its own level. Water seeks its own level. As soon as you raise your standards, you're going to find customers who have higher standards. If you have really low standards, you're going to find customers that have really low standards. And the proof is in the pudding, because if you look around at all these successful businesses, how are they doing it? They have a secret that you don't? There is really no secret. Think about stuff you know today, or something you're really good at that you used to suck at before, and you used to be like, how does that work? And then now you're doing it, and you're like, oh, that's how that works. Now, how does that work? It's just on and on and on. That's like the law of relativity. So hang in there. Keep working your ass off. The secret is peel your tired ass out of bed every day, even though you're exhausted. I know you're exhausted, and you probably didn't get any sleep. Peel yourself out of bed. And just get out there and keep hitting it, keep learning, keep growing, keep passing out flyers, keep posting ads in the newspaper, Craigslist ads, get a Facebook account that's like a business page, a like page, get everything that you can, start a website, knock on doors, shake hands, pass out business cards, ask your customers, hey, since I serviced you this time, let's put you on a quarterly shrub trimming. Let's trim your shrubs twice a year. Let me clean out your gutters and regular maintenance. What's your email address? Maybe I can get your email address, and I'll send you a monthly newsletter through MailChimp.com. Here's a couple extra business cards. Please tell your friends and family about me if you like my service. I'll give you a 10% off. Anything you can to milk that list, or to really drive and get more oil out of that list. You know what I'm saying? And enthusiasm is the fuel of your business. If you're excited and you're positive, it's contagious. You have a spirit of positive expectancy. Like, you expect to make good money. Today's a good day. Like, you expect it. Because if other people are doing it, you can do it. So, alright, cool. You know what I'm saying, bro? You can do it, man. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You don't have any other choice. What are you going to do? If you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth, and you don't have a master's degree, and you have no other options, because I sat there when I was like 27, I was like, dude, it takes 5 years. From everything I've read and learned, it takes 5 years to get a business off the ground. Okay, I'm going to go to the next video.